So, Turians, our first two cards we have coming out is the Empress and the Ant Spirit, which says time to collaborate. The numbers we have today is numbers 3 and number 1. So 31 can be significant, 13, things of that sort. Now, what I notice about these two cards is, for one, we have the Empress, and I'm pretty sure that is Taurian or Taurus energy. So you are appearing in your own story, you're appearing in your own energy. Another thing that I notice is this number 1 card is a magician card, or number 1, meaning the magician. So this can be almost I wanted to say an energy of like the law of attraction, but it's not really coming through as a law of attraction. It's coming more through as alchemy, because we have it's almost like those crops there in her hand, and the crops is reminding me of Virgo energy, which is also magician energy or number 1 energy. So you could be dealing with Virgo energy. You can be dealing with an actual Virgo, or you can be almost like wherever Virgo is in your chart, you can be highlighting that aspect. And that can have to do with the idea of teamwork and collaboration with these ant cards here. So you may be moving into a time in 2025, or any time you're watching this video, because it is timeless. Maybe we're moving into a phase, I should say, despite the time of, it's almost like you moving to work with, it's almost like a collaboration or a partnership with a whole community. I wanted to say, I was gonna say only with almost like a specific relationship, or it could be specific relationships as well, but it's more or less like a certain type of community or a certain type of engagement. Because think of ants, they walk past each other, or they work past each other, whatever they do, but any interlocking or any mingling that they're doing, they're almost like moving that communication down with the whole squad. So yeah, it is almost like a brief passing with these two ants here. It's almost like a brief passing, but you're almost like briefly passing to go past another and to go past another. So this can be talking about networking, because it says time to collaborate. So you may be doing a lot of networking at this time, but whatever is in almost like your house of Virgo, I think. I'm not really into astrology, but coming through this story, that's what it seems like it wants to highlight. Whatever aspect is in your house of Virgo, or something maybe to do with communication, because we have Virgo and the number 1, and this is almost like a alchemy or manifesting energy. So it's like a magician. This Ants card just wants to come through as the magician card, and then the magician's energy is Virgo and Gemini, if I'm not mistaken. So whatever is in your house of Virgo, I don't know if that's even what it's called, but you guys get where I'm coming from, what I'm saying. Another thing in this story is these ants have it's 2 ants, but there's 3 pieces, and the Empress is a number 3 card. So there's 2 ants, and then there's 3 pieces. So it almost talks about, like, if it's not a whole group of networking, you just meeting a lot of people at once, it'll be almost like a small group, or like the same group. So it's almost like this extra piece is your piece, or maybe you are already a part of the group, and you guys are together looking for someone to fill the space, but it more or less feels like you are being like invited, or you were finding this group, or you were meeting, or it's almost like you're being connected with this group for this sole purpose or specific purpose of collaborating. Even if we move more into the Empress, this Empress energy, she is I want to say she's almost very new to the space, or very new. It's just basically like this is just opening up, or this is just unlocking. It's getting very windy outside, so I'm gonna cut the story here. Hope this resonated, and I will catch you in the next one.